Hello Slaymates, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, I'm Kimmy. Today I have a bit of wedding themed Am I the A-hole? So let's go ahead and grab our libation of choice and settle in for the drama. This story is called Am I the A-hole for backing out of paying for my sister's wedding dress over a joke she made? That's got to be some joke. All right, let's check it out. I had an incident on my wedding day back in 2017 where my former fiance abandoned me and ran away with his pregnant mistress. Are they a mistress if they're not married? That image and those details are forever engraved on my mind, and I'll never forget how I felt that day. This was truly a turning point in my life. My family have always been there for me, so I kept close to them. Yeah, I can definitely see how that would be traumatic, just going through all the work, in the relationship, getting engaged, doing all the wedding planning, just to have him bounce on the day of is got to be just the ultimate, feeling of betrayal. And I can understand how that would definitely continue to be a sore spot and affect any ability that OP would have in the future to form another romantic relationship, putting that kind of trust into somebody else again. That's horrific. I feel terrible for OP. My younger sister is currently engaged and her wedding will be in a few months. She's struggling with money, so I decided to help her and her fiance pay the wedding dress. This allowed her to buy the dream wedding gown that cost $7,000. Yeah. It's a lot for a dress, but she literally cried because she wanted it. I am still floored on the prices for something that you're only gonna wear once. I don't get it, but wedding culture is wedding culture, so. This happened days before we agreed to buy the dress. We were eating dinner at my parents' home and my cousin and aunt were there. My aunt was asking my sister about the wedding and my sister said that everything was going according to plan, and then casually laughed and said, let's just hope he won't run away with a pregnant mistress or something on our wedding day. No. Oh, that's so freaking tasteless. Oh my God. Oh. I mean, there's no way that she didn't know how deeply that affected her sister, and just to casually joke about it like that. That's just super gross. I was completely blown away. I completely understand. She laughed and my aunt laughed too, as if this was a joke. She was basically mocking what happened with me in my wedding. It happened so fast, I got up and started screaming at her and calling her an idiot, but my parents asked me to take it easy, and she said it was a joke, and I'll have to get back to this in a bit. Just lost power. And we're back. Where was I? And she said it was a joke, and she didn't think, could have just ended the sentence right there, just didn't think I'd react so intensely. My aunt remained seated and my cousin asked me to calm down and drink some water, but I grabbed my stuff and I was getting ready to leave. I told my sister she was getting $0 for her dream wedding dress, and then I walked out. I heard louder commotion as I walked, and my dad and cousin followed me outside trying to talk, but I asked to be left alone. Now, even if I'm just at a loss for words. That is just the tasteless, classless of the sister, and she's still expecting to get this massive amount of money for her dream dress after treating her sister like that. I can't say I wouldn't have done the same thing. My dad spoke to me saying I was too harsh on my sister over a joke, and they said I know this is how she is with her dark sense of humor. Okay, mini rant time. I am so fucking sick of the whole, "Oh, I'm just brutally honest. It's just a prank, bro. Oh, I was just kidding." You know, excuses to try and brush aside shitty behavior. It seems to be getting a lot more prevalent for people to be, you know, these insufferable edgelords in the pursuit of, oh, it's just a prank or it's just a joke, and especially on, you know, some things that are definitely not jokes. And this definitely falls into that fucking category. They said she'd been crying after I decided to back out of helping her and said this had ruined her wedding. Well, boo fucking who? How about your shitty attitude and dark humor ruin the wedding, sweetie? They want me to reconsider my decision since it might damage my relationship with my sister, but I refused. Why is it always the offended party that's asked to make the sacrifice to, you know, to be like the bigger person, and then the other person just gets a total pass for their shitty behavior? I mean, I'm kind of familiar with that sort of toxic family dynamic, so I can kind of see some of the things possibly at play here. Yeah, it's always seems to be the hurt party that is the one that has to take the first step in making amends, and I don't understand why people think that's okay. Did I overreact? No, and you are not the asshole. But we got a little more information here. Info. It's my aunt that would usually bring up what happened from time to time and say stuff like, if what happened didn't happen to you, you would have had at least 2 kids by now. Or, do you know what day it is? Your wedding anniversary. Jesus, what the just throw the whole family away. What the fuck? That is, oh. Wow. It's harsh, but she stopped doing it anymore. Maybe my sister is being influenced by her, but still. It hurt the same and even more coming from my own sister. That is just, I can't even just, okay. Family full of assholes. OP, not the asshole. All right, top comment. This is how she is with her dark sense of humor. Well, this is how I am with her dark sense of humor. Serious lack of self-awareness and simple respect from the sister. Charged remarks come with charged consequences. Sister decided to fuck around and now she's finding out. Simple as that. She better find some other way to get that money if she still wants that dress. Maybe being a better person. Maybe she'll learn from this. I doubt it. First reply to this comment. I really like this. Okay, that's how she is, and this is how I am. People tend to make more excuses for the squeakier wheel. The sister is free to have her dark sense of humor and be a raging asshole and a classless bitch. OP's allowed to not tolerate that behavior and not reward it with a $7,000 fucking dress. Yeah. Sister is entitled to her sense of humor, it just happens to be expensive. And OP is entitled to her sense of humor. OP's sense of humor is saving her $7,000. I mean, that'd make me laugh. Yeah. I would be posting photos of my beach vacation that cost, $7,000. Yeah, honestly, twist that blade. Twist that fucking blade. You are powered by pettiness and I love it. ETA, you are absolutely not the a-hole. Jokes are supposed to be funny, not re-traumatizing. Dark humor in this instance means mocking and lacking in any empathy. Your family are the a-holes for enabling your sister and blaming your normal reaction to an abnormal amount of bullshit on you. Terry Pratchett? I think it was Terry Pratchett who said, if I'm paraphrasing, something along the lines of, it's not comedy if you're punching down, you're just being a bully. That is exactly what OP's sister was doing. She was being a bully. That's all I have for this story. So if you have any thoughts, opinions on that, just go ahead and comment those down below. If you have any other subreddits you think I should cover, go ahead and let me know those in the comments also. And if you like what you see here, just gently stroke that like and subscribe button and stimulate that algorithm. And until it's time to come slay with me, go slay with yourselves. Bye.